Happy New Year, everyone! 2015 has finally come. Now, how's your first day of 2015? I know for a lot of you guys are probably still in bed, hung over from too much partying last night. Now, here in Korea, fewer families get together on New Year's Day, which is called Shinjeong, than on Lunar New Year's Day, which is called Gujong. Now, no matter whom you're with at this very moment, I hope you guys are spending your holiday morning with your loved ones and, of course, all your good friends. Now, there's nothing more than being with your loved ones on a holiday. That's right, y'all. Anyways, I wish your New Year's morning to be filled with happiness and joy with me on What's Poppin'. Of course, you guys are tuning in right now, so all I'm gonna do is spread love for y'all, and we have a perfect song for you guys. This is Music Soul Child versus U2, New Year's dub. Yeah, party people. That was for y'all. That was Music Soul Child versus U2, New Year's dub, radio edit, of course. Now, you guys are tuning in to What's Poppin' with your boy, Brian Ju, on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju, and 93.7 in Yeosu. Couple of reminders. Twitter, got it? Then follow us at TBS What's Poppin', of course. And you have an email, questions, a shout out, any messages at all, the address is efmpoppin@gmail.com. But let's keep it positive, y'all. Negative comments don't help no one. Interested in our playlist? Come check it out on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/efm/what's poppin'. And also, how about we all celebrate 2015 with TBS EFM's New Year special, A Year of Choices. Now it's going to be hosted by Henry Shin today from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Of course, I told you guys this yesterday, so y'all should be ready. Put it on your calendars. Now, Henry will be joined by a panel of economic and IT experts to discuss this year's, of course, upcoming financial trends and technological breakthroughs that will affect both Korea and the rest of the globe. Now, all that and more on TBS EFM's New Year special, A Year of Choices, which will be airing again later today from 6:10 p.m. till 8 p.m. on TBS EFM 101.3. Today's pick, all y'all ready? Lose weight, save money, eat healthy food, manage stress, take a trip, drink less alcohol. All this sound familiar to you? Well, these are some of the popular New Year's resolutions that are included in most people's resolution lists every year. But most people fail to stick to those goals that they had set up because those goals are sometimes too unrealistic. But don't worry, y'all, because here's some tips making a New Year's resolution easier for you guys to stick to. Alrighty? Jot this down if you have, or put it in your brain. Alright, y'all? 1. Just pick one thing, y'all. Don't try to pick like 5 to 10 things on a list and be like, alright, I'm gonna achieve this all within the year. No, be realistic. Pick one thing. And if you achieve it, then you can move on. So if you want to change your life or lifestyle, don't try to change the whole thing at once. And to be honest, from experience, it won't work, y'all. Instead, pick one area of your life to change to begin with. Like I said, once you achieve it, then find a new goal. Number 2, plan ahead. You need to research about your goal and plan ahead so you have the resources available when you need them. And number 3, pick a start date. Now, you don't have to make these changes on New Year's Day, so don't try to wake up out of bed today, of course, and be like, you know what? I'm going to lose 10 pounds. No, you're not going to lose 10 pounds in one day. Start when you can. So pick a date, like I said, and make sure you're well rested, enthusiastic, and surrounded by positive people and positive vibes. Then once you start, then that's when you have to man up to it and commit to it. Number 4, plan rewards. Now, small rewards are great encouragement to keep you going during the hardest first days of your resolution. And after that, you can probably reward yourself once a week. But later, you can change the rewards monthly, and then at the end of the year, you can pick an anniversary reward, maybe go on a trip somewhere, and you realize you deserved it, and you have a lot more to look forward to. Now, whatever your plans are and goals are for 2015, I wish you guys the best of luck with them, and stick to it. And decide what you want to do, plan how to get it, and then go for it. And I'll definitely be cheering you guys on, and hopefully y'all be doing the same for me. And since it's a new year, we're going to listen to a song for the new year. Great song by my girl, Mariah Carey. The song is called Auld Lang Syne. If you ain't partying, you better get the party started. That was Mariah Carey, Auld Lang Syne, the New Year's anthem, of course. Now, up next, we got a very groovy song by Mr. D'Angelo. And the title of the song that we got for you guys is called Lady. Now, Lady is a funky song with a mid-tempo groove with heavy bass lines, intricate vocal harmonies, and a predominant piano, of course. And I'm going to continue to talk about this track after we listen to it so you guys get a vibe and a feel of what the song is going to be like. So check it out. This is D'Angelo with Lady. Oh! Did y'all hear his vocals? Oh my goodness. If I was a lady, I'd be like, That was D'Angelo with Lady. Now I'm going to continue to talk about this track, of course. Now, lyrically concerns the singer's plea to his lover to be open with their relationship. Now, a concert promoter, Peter Shapiro, noted that the song uses the jazzy hallmarks of bohemian soul and to emphasize the singer's insecurity. There you go. So now that explains everything about the song. Now, the thing with me is I don't really understand open relationships. If you love somebody, how are you going to share a relationship? It makes no sense to me. Anyways, we got the last song for the first half of our show. And of course, we couldn't do justice to the show if I didn't play this song because one of my favorite artists of all time. We got Janet Jackson with Love Will Never Do Without You. Welcome back, y'all. You guys are now tuned in to TBS efm 101.3, listening to the second half of What's Poppin' with your go-to man of the hour, Brian to the Joe. Now today, y'all know what today is. It is New Year's Day, y'all. And we got Elmo coming up in the studio on a Thursday segment called Chickity Check the Rhyme. And he's going to introduce some hip-hop tracks for you guys for the new year. Not sure what topic he got, what theme he got, but I know what he got. He got some skizzles. So if you want to find out, you gotta stay tuned. Yeah, I got Elmo Chang in my studio.
Yeah.
New Year's Day. What you know? I wanna.
Oh,
That was my Nicki Minaj impersonation.
Oh, that was your Nicki Minaj?
Was it good?
I thought you just freaked out.
I just realized I was listening to a song last night while I was, just getting things organized, and a Nicki song came up. Well, it wasn't her song; she was featuring on it. But she's always like, "I walk to the studio with my friends and everything in a band." Like, you know how she explodes randomly.
Yes, I remember that on that song "Monster" by.
Oh, yeah, cause I'm a motherfucking monster.
I'm a motherfucking monster.
Yeah,
yeah, she's crazy.
I'm a monster. I'm like, why do you spaz out?
You have a new impression in the bag, because that's good. It works.
I'm going to work on it, and then one day it's going to go viral, and Nicki's going to see it, and she'll be like, I want to work with that dude in K-pop!
Man.
Anyways, it is the new year. Before we get our show started, have you had some crazy New Year's resolutions that you think you're going to fulfill? And do you already know, like, this ain't going to happen, but we're going to try to do it anyway?
Okay, so, I don't know, we've talked about this a lot over the past year.
Diet.
I'm gonna...
Fitness.
There you go. I'm gonna get into fitness. I'm gonna get some more musculous.
Okay.
And, because, there's a studio door here.
Yeah.
When I come in.
Is that door heavy for you?
It's super heavy. I turn the knob and I'm like,
That knob's only probably like 5 pounds.
Yeah, I lost all my muscle and 2015, I'm getting it back.
2015, you gotta hustle, man. You gotta go to that gym.
I'm hustling.
I should get you like a gym membership for like a New Year's gift.
I would love that.
Yes, but you would have to commit to going to the gym.
Are you talking about CrossFit gym? Or
we don't know yet. We don't know yet. Let me surprise you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
But second thing is, I want to make a lot of money in 2015.
Okay, now that's the unrealistic part.
No,
now, earlier...
It's possible. It's possible.
Earlier, I was giving tips on how to make New Year's resolutions more realistic. But of course, sometimes in life you do need the unrealistic hopes and dreams because then that's where you actually motivate yourself and push yourself more to work at it. Of course, everybody wants to make more money. Who wants to go, I want to be more broke?
Right.
Of course, you want to make more money, but don't be discouraged once that doesn't happen because then you'll be like, I have nothing to achieve. I haven't achieved anything. I didn't make money. I'm not getting gigs and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Money doesn't make the world go around. Of course, money does help a little bit. But don't be discouraged if that doesn't happen.
Now I feel discouraged about my New Year's resolution.
Oh.
No.
And don't let negative comments like this.
It's not negative. It's positive.
What's that called?
It's wisdom. It's wisdom.
Wisdom and something criticism. What's that?
Constructive criticism.
Yeah, that is.
Constructive criticism.
And that's what we're here doing.
Yeah.
And then we're hoping that everybody does the same thing.
Okay, well-
Like my New Year's resolution this year is to stay healthy. I feel like the past year, I worked so hard that, fitness-wise, people are like, oh, you are healthy, you work out. But working out healthy and actually getting proper rest, two different things.
Yeah, that's one thing that I noticed about you. Whenever you come in the studio in the morning, you look dog tired. And
Oh, heck, yes.
watching your show last week, I kind of understand why. Because, you guys put all in.
All in,
every night.
Long hours, just tired.
Like rehearsals, and then the show, then
Even
the
last
after
night,
show.
I had a show till 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m. For New Year's Eve, and people are all happy. But you gotta realize, we're happy too, but it's work too. Sometimes
It
you
is
want to
work.
be in a bed under
Yeah.
the covers. But you know what? Enough about the bed covers, because we're running out of time already. We need
All
to
right.
play these songs for Check the Rhyme. And the first artist is...
The theme is Hip Hop Year in Review.
Okay.
And it was such a good year, 2014, in terms of music and just in terms of everything within the industry. There was a lot of crazy news, there was a lot of crazy music, there was a lot of just great stuff happening. But since this is a hip hop show, I want to talk about the Hip Hop Year in Review, hottest tracks of 2014, according to moi. According to me.
You know what we're going to do,
What's
though?
up?
Because we did talk a lot in the beginning of our segment.
Yeah.
Let's play this song and then talk about it right after the song plays.
Sounds good.
So this is Kid Ink that, of course, Elmo brought with him, featuring Chris Brown with Show Me. That was Kid Ink featuring Chris Breezy.
Yeah.
The song's called
Show Me.
The what? The money.
Show me the money, son.
Exactly.
And
Now, information.
I love this song. One of my picks for the year because it's produced by one of my favorite producers, DJ Mustard.
Okay.
Right now he's still on
Not
fire.
Colonel Mustard.
Not
That's
Colonel
the game
Mustard.
Clue.
That's Clue.
Yeah, we ain't playing board games up in here.
But DJ Mustard, surname is Dijon. And
Dijon Mustard.
Dijon Mustard.
Oui, oui.
Do you have any Grey Poupon? And this song was released by RCA Records as the lead single from his second studio album, My Own Lane, and released in 2014. And it features a hook by Chris Brown, like y'all heard. And the song has since peaked at number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number
23.
and number 23.
There you go.
This song also contains an interpolation of Robin S.'s 1993 hit, Show Me Love. And when I say interpolation, I don't mean an actual sample where they grabbed the actual piece of music from that record and put it into the song. They actually replayed it, so that's what that means.
Dun, ba-da-ba-dun, dun, dun, dun. You got to show me love. I love that song.
Yeah, it's an awesome song. And Show Me was met with generally positive reviews from mixed music critics. In February 2014, Complex named it the third best song that DJ Mustard had produced.
Okay.
As of December 2014, the song has sold 1,160,000 copies in the United States.
Dang it.
That's the info.
You go, Kid
So
Ink.
check
You
it.
go, Dijon Mustard. And Chris Breezy. Stop going to jail.
That's right.
I think that's Chris Brown's New Year's resolution.
It should be. And
Yeah.
stop,
Stop biting people's faces off.
biting people's faces off and hitting people.
Exactly. We just joking around, Chris. Because you actually like you as an artist, though. So
really
hopefully we
talented.
get to work together. Now
For
we're
sure.
moving on to the next artist
Next artist.
on our hip hop year in review.
Year in review. My second pick is Eminem. Monster.
Cause I'm a monster. Not that one.
Not
though.
that one.
Yeah.
This is na monster, my head.
Now you
That's
just sound like
horrible.
you're singing a K-pop song.
Yep. And it features Rihanna. This is their second successful collabo. The first one was Love the Way You Lie.
Ah.
And the song topped the Hot 100 in its 6th week on the chart after previously spending 4 consecutive weeks at number 2.
Ooh.
The Monster debuted atop the Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart, marking Eminem's first number 1 on the chart of his career and Rihanna's third.
Okay.
The song has sold over 3,296,164 digital copies in the U.S. as of March 23rd, 2014. And Eminem, and it was just an awesome song for me because I remember Eminem back in the day when he first came out. It was at the Vans Warped Tour. And if you guys don't know, the Vans Warped Tour is a punk rock concert. And this is when a lot of people were kind of had this like doubt about him because it was right off the heels of Vanilla Ice coming out, and everybody loving him and then hating him really quickly. But Eminem had Dre as a sponsor, Dr. Dre, but he had just debuted, and people at that show had no idea what to think about him. So they just see this small, scrawny little kid rapping, and they just judged him really quick, like, oh, boo! They just booed him. Throwing water bottles at him, throwing orange peels, throwing all this stuff at him.
Because they're thinking in their minds, like, what's this little Caucasian kid going to do on the stage?
Exactly. And about 6 months later, he comes back on the Dre Chronic tour. And I was driving by the stadium at that time.
Oh, so you were actually by? Okay.
And the same people that were throwing bottles, throwing oranges and all this stuff at him, they were going into the show.
Oh,
because he had such a diverse kind of audience. You know, after he debuted.
Okay.
But,
international audience, pretty much. You had Caucasian, African Americans, you had Asians, everybody supporting Eminem's music because he's got talent.
He does have talent.
And people, once, in the beginning, when they start hating on you and all of a sudden they realize that this guy has unadulterated, raw talent, then they appreciate him and respect him more.
Absolutely. He's come such a long way, and he's one of my favorite artists.
He's a great artist. And he's also in the movie The Interview.
Oh,
apparently.
yeah.
I didn't see the movie yet. Yes.
I saw it.
Is it funny?
His part is pretty funny, but as a whole, I don't know. If I were to be a critic, I would probably give it a 6
out of 10.
Out of 10.
So basically, I would watch this movie with no expectations and just be open-minded and say, all right, it's going to be a goofy movie, so let's just expect a goofy movie. That's it, right?
It's pretty much it.
Okay. Then if you guys are in that mood to laugh a little, to see some goofy comedy, then watch the movie. Now, if you're trying to go for some kind of blockbuster Hollywood hit, you know, some Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, Michael Fassbender, blockbuster films, that's not what this film is going for, so just letting y'all know in advance. But either way, since we is talking about Eminem, we got to play the song, and this song is featuring Rihanna. Rihanna's so beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
Yes, and the song is called Monster. Eminem featuring Rihanna, Monster.
Beautiful, beautiful song.
And welcome back to our show.
Yes, sir.
Now we are going to go on to the next artist for our Year in Hip Hop, or Hip Hop Year in Review. And the next artist is none other than Australia's own
Iggy Azalea.
Yes, I-G-G-Y.
I-G-G-Y.
That's what she always says in the song.
Oh, what's the first thing she says before that? She's like,
yeah.
Who that? Oh, she's like, who that? Who that?
I-G-G-Y.
Who that? Who that?
I-G-G-Y. There you go.
Word. But this song's called Fancy, and it was released on February 17th, 2004 by Island Records as the 4th single from her album.
Okay.
And Fancy has sold 7 million copies worldwide, becoming one of the best-selling singles of all time.
Whoa.
It received nominations for Record of the Year and Best Pop Duo Group Performance at the 57th Grammy Awards.
Okay.
The accompanying music video for Fancy was directed by Director X and was released in March 2014. And the visuals are inspired by 1995 American comedy film Clueless. And you remember that movie?
Oh,
Clueless?
yeah, with
Alicia Silverstone. So if you guys seen this music video, it's the setting, the backdrop is exactly the same.
I haven't seen the video yet.
Oh, really?
I know the song, but I haven't seen the video. Yeah. I'm so fancy. You already know I'm in the fast lane from LA to Tokyo.
Yes. And Iggy Azalea dresses up like Alicia Silverstone. They're just walking around through high school and all that. For me, I don't know. A lot of people give Iggy Azalea a lot of criticism because, you know, they think she's fake. They think she's a phony because she's from Australia.
Okay, so what's that mean?
And, you know, what she raps about, because T.I. is her sponsor.
Okay.
And basically, he kind of guiding her career, guiding her image, and he was writing a lot of her raps as well. And some of the things she raps about and the way that she raps like a girl from the South, which T.I. is from.
Yeah.
But everybody knows she's from Australia, so like they're all like, how can you be from Australia and rap like that?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
So she got a lot of judgment going on.
She got a lot of judgment.
But I heard from a friend who's really into her that if you listen to her in indie stuff, back when she became, you know, on the pop scene, she was really legit.
Really?
As a rapper.
Underground rapper. I haven't heard her.
So I want to hear her stuff too, but he's like, I didn't like her that much in the beginning because he said that he thought she was just one of those pop kids, like Vanilla Ice, you know? Vanilla Ice tried to come out all hardcore. And that's what Iggy Azalea had the image of for certain people. But then if you actually go back to Iggy's history and you listen to her music, apparently she is a legit rapper. So she's one of those Eminem stories.
Oh, really?
People throwing things at her, and all of a sudden you realize, okay, she's not fake. She's not molded and sculpted into this hip-hop Southern figure that T.I. wanted. Right. But this is her legit, real side.
And one thing about this song is that it just blew up starting in February. It's probably one of the biggest songs of this year.
Her album, actually, I've noticed when I was in the States, they play a lot of her songs.
They do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I felt like when I read the Twitter blogs of like Nicki Minaj's Twitter blogs and
what were they saying?
It was kind of like hating.
Oh, really?
Like, she ain't real. She ain't got it. Right? You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
It's funny how when people do end up slowly making their way up to the top and getting recognition and people respect them more, there's certain people who want to trying to pull you back down.
Pull you back down.
I don't know why.
You know, because she basically
supportive.
She basically took the spot. You know, Nicki Minaj is on top. She kind of came up, had this huge single, and everyone's like Iggy, 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 Iggy. So
instead of Nicki.
Instead of Nicki. So, you know, you're only gonna be jealous, I guess.
But for me, like, if I had an artist friend who did the same genre of music as me and they did better than I did on the charts and more people liked his song, I'm not gonna hate him. I'm just gonna hate the fact that, you know, the situation happened the way it happened. You know, people like the other song more than mine. And you shouldn't hate the person for that.
Right.
You know, they're just doing their own thing. That's not being fake. They're doing their own thing.
But the industry is a crazy game, you know. It's filled with all these kind of emotions. And the same thing happened with Nicki Minaj and Lil Kim. When Nicki Minaj blew up, Lil Kim was like, "You took my spot." And then they were kind of beefing.
Lil Kim was already gone before Nicki.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And Iggy Azalea's song is going to be our last song for New Year's Day.
Oh man,
you sad? Why you so sad?
I don't want to go. I'm gonna stay here forever.
Now you gotta go and stick to your New Year's resolution.
I will do that.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna make some money and I'm gonna get healthy.
Yes, and when you make that money, spend it on me.
I'll
on BB.
I'll lend you some, man.
Lend?
I mean,
what? Were you a bank now?
I'll buy you
a meal.
A meal.
Thank you very much. Alrighty, with that said, hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's Day. Hope you guys stick to your New Year's resolutions and make them easy. Don't try to make some kind of New Year's resolution that's like unrealistic, y'all. Alrighty, this is Iggy Azalea featuring Charlie XCX with Fancy, and on behalf of TBS What's Poppin', this is Brian Juan.
Elmo.
We signing off. Peace.